Good morning, guys. It is 4 o'clock in the morning. It's day one of the fast. Of course, I feel great still because it hasn't been a full 24 hours since I've eaten. I'm actually going to really work on documenting every day of this process to let you know how it goes, how I'm feeling, that kind of thing. I won't weigh myself probably until after the 18 days. I'm not really doing the fast for weight loss, although weight loss is going to be great because I know I'll lose a lot of weight in 18 days, but I'm doing it more so to reset my body because of all the eating I did when I was taking care of my daughter. So I'm gonna take you guys along on this journey. I'm in the car, I'm headed to the gym. Yeah, this is about to happen. So I'll take you guys, I'll document every day in reference to this fasting journey, and then I'll also do the video. I'm still doing the 12 weeks. I committed to that, and I'm going to actually do that or finish that. I'm gonna just add these extra 18 days onto my 12 weeks so I can do a full 12-week diet, since I did go off the diet to help my daughter. But anyway, I will come back on later to let you know how the whole day feels. So I'll let you know at the end of the day, how my body feels, how my mind feels in reference to that. I know I'm going to go through some things probably in 3 days in reference to carb withdrawal and things of that nature, but I'm willing to rock it out and see where this journey takes me. So I will talk to you guys soon. Okay, guys, so I just finished my workout, and it was pretty easy workout, except it's amazing to see how your body reacts when it's been several days from working out. I was working out before I went to see my daughter, before my daughter had the baby. I literally did not work out the whole time I was with her, other than helping with the baby or whatever, but obviously that's not a workout. But it's interesting to see, and it's going to be interesting to see what my body looks like at the end of this fast as I lose energy and things of that nature. But I'm determined to document it because I think it's interesting to see what happens to the body when certain things are taken away. So stay tuned. Again, I'm going to record daily. Hopefully I won't wear you guys out, to give you an idea, but I feel pretty good. I feel winded, but I feel pretty good. And quickly, one of the things in reference to this fast is sometimes we eat out of habit. And I talked about that before in the 12-week challenge. I left the gym and immediately thought, there's a taco place. I don't know, you probably can't see it, but there's a taco place behind the gym. So as soon as I left, or I'm in the car now, but as soon as I walked out of the gym, I was like, oh, I can go get some breakfast tacos. Then I remember when I got to the car, I'm fasting. So, and I'm not even hungry. I just know that it's breakfast time or whatever. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens, definitely by the end of the day. So stay tuned. I will see you shortly. Okay, guys, it is about 12:30 in the daytime. I am doing some shopping and I'm sitting here in the parking lot. Y'all, I'm hungry. I would be lying to say otherwise. And yeah, it's gonna be a hard 18 days, but I'm determined to see it through. But it's getting kind of tough right now. Like, my stomach is literally turning flips. And Ron and I are still having to do business meetings and things of that nature. So it's going to be interesting seeing how this next 18 days are going to go. But I'm going to proceed. I will, like I said, post a video daily at the end of the day, kind of how my day is going, and then come back in the morning to talk about what the night was like. But it is tough, especially having a husband that really doesn't have those same issues. So I can't mess with his diet. It's not his fault. So it's going to be interesting because my house has all the food smells. There's literally all of them. But I'm gonna work through it. And we're gonna see, because again, I'm gonna be ready for this grand opening for sure. It's getting for real. But anyway, I will be back and I will update you on how the rest of my day's going. Just pray for me. That's all I got. Prayer. I'm gonna cry a little bit because I'm hungry, but that ain't gonna resolve anything. So just Yeah, that's that. This is the end of day one of my 18-day fast. And it was tough. And I'm going to tell you that. It was very tough. I think because, well, I know because I have been eating, not nonstop, but not eating the healthiest food in reference to a diet anyway, for the last 18 days and dealing with my daughter and my grandson and my son-in-law, making sure they had enough to eat and kind of eating what I cook for them, right? So today, I got up as usual, 4 o'clock, went to the gym, had a long workout. Now, what I know is as I progress through this 18-day fast, the workouts will be labored. And most people and most studies have shown that pretty much when you fast, that you know, put your body in kind of a state of rest, don't work out and things of that nature. So I know that. Don't come for me. I'm going to work out because that's just what I want to do. But the fast is to reset. And a subscriber commented earlier, and I mean, she made an interesting point that I want to discuss shortly in reference to, or really quickly in reference to fasting. Understand that fasting by itself is not just a miracle cure or help for prolonged weight loss or sustained weight loss, because you have to eat. You just have to eat. I have decided to fast because I don't do well with gradually getting off foods. That just doesn't work for me. Like, I have to rip the Band-Aid off. I have to go for it. If I'm going to go on a health journey, if I'm going, whatever, I just have to rip the Band-Aid off. Gradually doing it for me does not work. So I got some really great tips in reference to fasting and in reference to making sure my macros and macros are aligned for dieting, which I agree with. However, that's not how I want to do it. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about my background. I used to compete in competitions, and after I stopped doing that, and I wasn't doing it very long, maybe 2 years or so, 2-3 years, maybe something like that. You know, I had somewhat success in reference to that, but I really got into the whole kind of system in reference to understanding weight loss, understanding diets, how it affects the body, and all that other stuff. So the information that you guys have given me, and it's a couple of years have given me information on fasting, which, you know, I hear that, and I don't disagree with you on any of that, nor am I asking anybody to follow me in reference to, yes, you need to fast. I'm just saying I'm going to show you my journey, right? I would say if you're going to do any kind of fast or any kind of, you know, plan, just make sure you're healthy enough to do it. You know, talk to your doctor or whatever, make sure you're healthy enough to do it. So one of the subscribers talked about the fact that fasting will make the body kind of, the metabolism slow down. Kind of when you start eating, the body will want to store fat, things of that nature. And you are absolutely correct. The metabolism does slow down when you start fasting. One of the reasons I'm working out is to kind of offset that a little bit. But, you know, I've talked to doctors in reference to fasting. I've studied in reference to fasting. So I have a plethora of knowledge, even though I don't go into deep detail on this channel, because this channel is about so much and I just don't want to overwhelm people with just the knowledge I have in so many areas. But I do know a lot about health, fasting, what fasting does to metabolism, all of that other stuff. So even though you've given me that information, and I really appreciate it, so I'm not knocking that at all. It's great information. If you guys look into the comment sections, I will leave them there. I mean, there's some really great comments in reference to fasting and how to go into a fast as opposed to just ripping the Band-Aid off. Like, I'm a rip the Band-Aids off kind of chick, right? I'm going to just go straight for it. If it works, great. If it doesn't, I'll readjust. And I'm all right with that, and I'm open with that. But right now I'm going to do a fast in reference to this 18-day fast because that's what I chose to do. But if it does not work, let's say in 3-4 days it does not work, I'll switch it up. And again, I have worked with a lot of people over the years since I've competed and done a lot of studying and a lot of training in reference to diets and exercise and things of that nature. I've worked with a lot of people. Now, I might not always follow the plan, but I know what works. So, and I also know what works for my body. So I'm still doing the 18-day fast, but I really do appreciate it. So I'm not ignoring you. I'm saying you have a lot of great information. I just want to make sure when I talk about fast that people don't believe that I'm saying you need to fast too. Because what I do know is even after the fast, I will transition to something else. And again, I'm not a huge chick. You know, I know you've maybe seen videos of like, let's say me and Ron dancing or something like that. Ron not a big dude, so anybody on the side of him might look might not look or might look a little bit bigger, but I'm not a big person. So it's not like, okay, so if I don't fast, I'm going to be big. That's not the case. I just have this aesthetic in my head of what I should look like, and I know that I can attain it when I'm not doing horrible things like, you know, overeating or, you know, not handling my health like I should, hence the 18 days, which I would give up for nothing. Yeah, to go back on those 18 days because I had a beautiful time with my grandson and my daughter and my son-in-law. However, I still have a grand opening that I want to look hot for, so I'm going to do this in reference to the fast. So that's all I'll say about that. And if you have detailed questions, please, you know, you can leave it in the comment section. I will do my best to comment when I can. And again, I have a crazy schedule, but I will do my best to comment. But with that said, oh my God, today. So I went to the gym. This is kind of wrap up. This is the evening time. I went to the gym this morning, had a long workout. I went to the store, and it's nothing like when you go places and you've decided you're going to fast and then you smell all the smells, right? I smell them all. So then I come home and then my house is smelling like food. And Ron doesn't have the same issue that I have. So I'm not putting him obviously on the same plan that I am. First of all, he couldn't handle it, nor could I handle him handling it. But we have different issues. So I'm gonna have to be strong enough, since I've decided this is what I want to do, to allow him to eat what he wants to eat. You know, I have tons of food in the freezer or whatever that he can take something out, warm it up or whatever. But those foods are amazing as far as the smells. So right now, I will tell you honestly, I have energy, but I'm hungry, and I would be lying to say otherwise. And I know part of this is my body getting off of the carbs, because I was on so many carbs, you know, when I was taking care of my daughter and my grandson, that my body's now transitioning off that. So it is very difficult. I am hanging in there. The fact that I can still smile and call it all joy is a plus. I'm very proud of myself. But I'll let you know on day 2 what happens, and I will keep you informed. Right now I have energy still. And again, this is, you know, late in the evenings. I'm going to post daily just for these 18 days in reference to this journey, because I want to vlog it. I mean, some people want to actually fast and get an idea of what happens. And just, you know, just so you know, I'm actually working from home. So one of the things that happens when you do a fast is that you get like cloudy head, you know, because you're used to having energy and food and, you know, things of that nature. So you'll get lethargic and a cloudy head. So if you work in an office, it might be, you know, a little struggle. I'm not saying you can't do it, because people go to the office all the time and fast, but it might be a little struggle. So I just want to prepare you for that. But I just want to walk you through what's going on with me right now. So I've had tons of water. I am taking my vitamins daily. I am going to make sure that I take, you know, something to deal with my electrolytes, make sure I get enough sodium in so I don't get cramps. Because what I've noticed in the past, and this is the longest I've ever just fasted on water fast, I want to say it's 4 days, 3-4 days, something like that. I've done protein fast where it lasts longer, but just a water fast, let's say 3-4 days. And during that time, I caught crazy cramps. And one of it is that my electrolytes get thrown off. I need to make sure I have enough sodium intake to kind of help with that. So I'm doing that. I bought, what is it? Some Gatorade, and it's not, the healthiest, but this is what I bought still. I bought some Gatorade, like, you know, with no sugars in it, and it just does not taste great. I'm gonna say that. But anyway, so I bought that, and I have some sodium pills, you know, to kind of help with the cramps. I'm taking my vitamins. I'm taking my iron, making sure I have my vitamin D, so I can kind of deal with, you know, the body and the way it's going to process things. And that's kind of where I am. So day one is in the books. I'm hoping I can sleep, because one of the things that's hard for me to do is sleep when I'm hungry. And I am very hungry right now, but I am staying the course. I will let you guys know on a daily. And also at the end of this 18 days, and yes, I'm doing a body reset, right? But I also know I'm going to lose weight. You know, if you don't eat for 18 days and you're working out, you're going to lose weight. Even though I really want to kind of reset and flush my system. So I'm doing like a TikTok, you know, this would be my second TikTok. And you know what, as fun as TikTok seems to be, it can be a little time consuming. That one video, just to stop it and start it and all that other stuff, that was interesting. So this morning after I left the gym, I took a picture of my full body, which was, oh my God, not pretty. I did some damage this 18 days. But anyway, so I will do a TikTok of what my full body looked like before or at the first day of the 18-day fast, and then I'll do one at the end of the fast so we can see if there's any visual differences. But regardless, I'll know I'll reset my body. But if you have any questions, please let me know. I will again upload a video tomorrow and let you know how I'm doing. Anybody that's in the fast with me, please let me know if you have any questions. How's it going with you? And I'm going to also address on the next video the 12-week challenge, which I have not forgotten about. So I'm not leaving you guys hanging, and I'm definitely not asking you to join me. I just want to tell you where I am. So I'll see you in the next video tomorrow. See you soon. Bye.